Hello YouTube, EasyGoingMC back with another episode of Solar Apps at SMP. Today is episode 13, and today we're going to be doing a server-wide tour. So as you guys probably know, I've been doing this series for about 3 months now. We've had our setbacks, we've missed a couple weeks here and there, but we've been very, very regular, and this is now our 13th episode. So we've been on here, as I just said, for 3 months, and other people have been on here for a very long time as well. However, to be honest, from the original members who were on this server when I first joined, only 2 remain, and one of them is not very active anymore. Though I think he was busy the past couple weeks, which is okay. But we're gonna be doing a server tour, looking at everyone's bases, seeing all the progress they've made. We'll have to gather a bunch of fireworks so we can fly down Malika's tunnel, because it's like 2,000 blocks long. It's gonna take a while for us to fly down it. But I'm curious, I haven't really seen what she's done lately. It's just so far away. I'm never over there. So I'm going to basically just deposit everything. And I'm going to grab, I think I have, okay, I have a ton. We're just going to fill up plenty of food, which is good. What on earth? A little bit of lag there. Alright, so we have plenty of food. We're ready to go. So the first base we're going to look at is mine. Most of you probably know. We're going to be pretty brief for this. But I have gotten a lot of new subscribers since I started this series, so I might as well go over it. So if we take a look, this is our slime farm. This is not in order, but this is our slime farm. Based off kind of like Mango's design. It's the first 2 shell chunks. It's very efficient. It's got in this a lot of slime, which is our auto crafter. So the way this thing works, I'll just briefly explain it. It's essentially like if this was full, you'd mine all the chests. For some reason, there is a couple of slime balls in there. And all the chests, and then you'd activate whichever side or both sides you did. And then for an instance, you'd keep crafting stuff. So I'm just going to grab a ton of this. I'm not going to break it because that's too much of a process. But you can sit here and you can craft. And once your inventory is full of slime blocks, you're able to put them inside of here. And once this is full, it'll be broken and put inside that chest, which I think I'm going to do a tutorial on that system at some point. But that's the slime farm / auto crafter. Next up is, of course, the mob farm. We'll talk about the tree in a second. This is Nembon's design. Works very, very well. Actually, the last AFK session I did, it basically just filled up all my shulker boxes. Basically, I just have a couple gunpowder ones left. That's just because I use gunpowder more than anything else. So you can tell I've gotten tons upon tons of drops. And I have some excess storage. So this is Mango's shulker box loader. Plus I have 2 extra double chests of storage up above. Over here is my design for a super smelter. Works very well. Just built it. Really haven't used it. Used it for some glass, and that's about it. As you can see, that glass is still in there. So coming up next, of course, is the tree. This is the centerpiece of our base this season. And I think it looks great. Obviously, it still needs some work. Like the bottom, once I add the bark blocks, that will look a lot better. The canopy could use some work. However, it has grown on me a lot. I've sort of gotten used to seeing it like that, so it would look weird as a change. I think it looks great for my first ever organic build. I quite like it, but we'll be making improvements to it in the future, probably. Inside's nothing much. We have a map of my base, so we can take a look at that. You can see the slime farms right there. Just got rotated around, it looks like. And then we have our base, and yeah, you can basically see everything. Not too much progress over here, because we have other areas too. Also have our storage system. My storage system this series, basically I just use shulker boxes. So this is like my stone chest. This is like my diorite andesite chest, like the dirt chest. So instead of having some automatic system that takes up a ton of space, that will probably store all my items for a super, super long time. We could always make an extension to it down below as well. So going into the nether, what we're first going to look at, we're going to skip over Justafella's base, and we're just going to quickly go to my last part, just because this is a little easier. So if we come over here, this is my villager area. So this area is basically where gonna have all my crop farms. I have an AFK fish farm, my villagers. So unfortunately, how did you get out? What on earth? Please, get back in. I don't want you to die. I'm pretty sure I was trading with you guys, and then somehow they started breeding. So that's pretty odd. But basically, a zombie villager got in, because they actually spawned on top of that thing, and then killed all the breeding ones. but I still have a ton. We're actually going to build a new breeder soon anyways. So yeah, this is our villager area, our starter area. Nowhere complete. This is temporary, and that breeder is temporary as well. But also in this area, we have a melon and pumpkin farm we just built in the last episode, actually. So that's pretty recent. Plus the auto crafter and the pumpkin storage. I'm still toying around with how much time I should put in the hopper clock. So that's not the most efficient it can be yet. And then this is another auto crafter that's the same as the slime one, except it produces a lot more melons. And of course, I haven't put in the shulker box loader, but we will one day. So this is this area, very basic, nothing much. That's basically how much progress we've made in a couple months. I'm pretty happy with it. First few episodes are always kind of preliminary, but that's not all the work we've done. So we're first going to go over the Justafellas base. Now this is one of my favorite bases on the server. He's working on his nether tunnel right now, which looks great. This thing is a bit of a gas spotter though. So first head over to his main base, and then we'll head over to his little bit more of a technical area. So this is his main base. This thing is awesome. I'm going to try to find a bed, because, you know, YouTube compression in the night, never good. Please have a bed in here. Alright, we're gonna find, oh, there's one over here. And there's a sword. So this is basically his base. Is like a town, which is really cool. I really like it a lot. Hopefully I'm not doing any spoilers. I don't think any people would necessarily mind though. So well, he just released an episode today, so we should be okay. So if we take a look at this place, as you can see, this thing's getting pretty big. He's been on here a couple less weeks than I have. He joined 2 or 3 weeks after I did. Basically, once I became owner, a lot of new people joined. But he's basically making a giant village. That's not a fake one, but this is his progress so far. He has a bunch of houses. He has this giant tower. He has this dock area that has a bunch of houses too. This thing's looking great. I can't wait to see how big this gets. He's basically just ever expanding it, because he's not much of a technical player. He's more of a builder. So this is what he does. Instead of building a farm, he builds 3 houses. Also, he has... Is this redstone going to work? That's the question. I can never remember the button for it. I think the button's broken, actually. Alright, so if we come down here, here's another bit of an area. I think this is looking cool. This is the kind of detail I would never think about doing right there. So this looks great. This is pretty incomplete though. I'm not sure what it's going to be. I think storage possibly. But yeah, that's his main base. So if we fly on, I think this way. It should be this way. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to be able to find out. I'm going to go back to the nether. He also has a bit of a villager technical area as well. Sort of similar to what we have. We'll briefly go over there. It's just a villager breeder and some other stuff. But it's looking pretty good. So I'm not sure what that is. I don't think that's something else. Oh, that's from the village, the transport villagers. So yeah, if we come over here, this is his villager cave, which is, I think, pretty cool. Sort of reminiscent of the one on EasyGoing Survival. So if we look at this, yeah, this is looking great. This is his storage hall, very inefficiently placed. However, it gets the job done, and it looks great too. Also, his villager breeder is working. He'll be happy to know that. Yeah, he's actually done a decent amount of redstone. I mean, for not being a technical player, it's pretty cool. So he has a villager sorter he invented, so kill him, or you'll save him or whatever. So I think that's a pretty cool system he has there. So yeah, that's his villager area. He also has a sugarcane farm over here and an AFK fish farm. Both, it's a rudimentary design, but it works. It works for him, I think. I mean, this probably, I actually bought some off of him earlier, the trade for my own villagers. But yeah, that's his villager cave. That's Justafella's base. I think it looks great. I really like this one. This one, I gotta say, is one of my top 3. I have 3, and I'll tell you which ones each. And one's gonna be a shocker, but I really like it for some reason. There's a bunch of Endermen spawning in here. But if we fly back on over this way, precariously, we're going to head off in this direction. And we're gonna go to, whose base is this? Silver the Silent. He just joined a couple weeks ago. He's not the most active, but he's on enough. If we take a look, he has some decent stuff. I think this is some kind of item sort. I'm not really sure. I haven't been over in this area of it too much. just basic storage and stuff like that. An interesting way to get in and out. Has like a player trap also, which I think is kind of funny. What else does he have? So he has a bunch of stuff, and this is one of my better bases I like actually. And that over there is also just a fell, is that mob farm, just built away. Where is the rest of his base? We gotta find it. Is it over this way? Gotta find it. It's not like connected to the nether, that's the only issue. Unless it's... No. Getting a preview of spawn, we'll go over that in a sec. That's some bridge. I'm not sure who bridges that is. That's a different base. See, he has one of my favorite bases. It's like it's a random, like it's not good looking, like Dom's or mine or whatever, or Justafel's or mine, but it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's really, really cool though. So let's see if we can find it. God dang it! I was really hoping I might be able to find that thing because it's literally one of my favorites. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure where it is. Should we try following this rail line? Not gonna be out over here. No, I don't think I'll be able to find it, guys, unfortunately. But he has a nice base. He's like a shooting Mario star. He's up towards Mooncoin. We'll be able to find it later, actually. He has like a separate base that's really far away for some reason from his portal. But yeah, let's go over spawn. So this is spawn. This is also the iron farm, the only iron farm on the server. We're going to change that eventually, though. So that's... I actually was the one who built this, so it's pretty nice. And finally, people have actually stopped harvesting all the iron from it, which is nice, which is really nice. So I get to take that now. But if we come over here, as you can see, spawn is different. Spawn is not normal. So that's because we have a wasteland biome, like I got scorched by the sun. See, we did this 2 episodes ago in episode 11 with Pineapple, Mortis, and Justafella, so it looks really nice. A few shops dotted around, none are mine. We can take a look at the map of the area. I was the one who created this. So, yeah, it looks great. And that's part of Skylar's base, or also Samagram, or simply, he has 3 different names. But yeah, that's Spawn. Spawn's really cool. Still a lot of work. It's going to get changed a lot over the next few months when we add more and more stuff. But now we're going to head over to... Whose is this? I really don't know whose this is. Oh, you know who this is? I bet you this is Gray Eclipse. So Gray Eclipse is our newest member. He's been on here for maybe a week. He was actually a member before. However, he left because I had to kick him because he wasn't on. But it turns out his computer was broken and no one communicated that for some reason. So yeah, I let him back on. Now he fixed his computer, got a new one. So I think that's his house. Maybe this is his bridge. Maybe not. I don't really know. But let's go over to simply/Samagram/ Skylar's base. So this is his biome. I don't think it's not done yet. I'm not sure if it's detailed all the way either. But this is the Acid River biome. I think it looks great. This could look good on a very large scale, though it is very expensive, as you can tell by all that obsidian. And I have no idea what is shooting me, so we're going to get out of here. I'm going to turn my volume up a little bit. So we take a look. This is part of his base. This is his slime farm. So I think he actually used a similar design to make, so he has the iron golems. It's just one chunk. But I really like how he recreated the terrain. This is a very interesting thing to do. So I think this looks great, in my opinion. But yeah, this farm, I believe, is producing him tons of drops. Maybe we'll be able to find the output chest somewhere. Somewhere or another. Somewhere there's an output chest. I'm not really sure where, though. Maybe he moved it. But over here, the rest of his outdoor base, he sort of has stuff scattered everywhere. Reminiscent of a very technical player, obviously. Just shulker boxes empty everywhere. He has a really nice map. Ooh, and it's outdated, too. Whose house is this? Oh, wow, you can see a lot from here. I didn't realize it, but you can see a lot. Maybe a lot. Is that? Oh, that's his slime farm. Yeah, that would be his slime farm. But is that just a fellow space? No, there's no way. I think it's a village. Yeah, it looks pretty cool though from up here. Maybe we can find. Nah, we won't be able to find it. That map's too small. But yeah, if we hop inside, he has some more stuff. His base is really interesting. He has stuff scattered everywhere. But yeah, he has chests. I think does he have more stuff down here? Some more stuff. I'm not really sure. His base is kind of his armor. This is I don't know. His base. It's cool, but it's like not the kind of base that I would build. But it's a technical base, and he has some more stuff planned. He's just been a little offline lately. But yeah, his base is very reminiscent of like a technical base. It reminds me also of Good Times' Scar's base, which I think is really cool. Just because, not his base, but where like he has his hidey hole, I guess. But I think if we fly on somewhere or another, there's going to be a pumpkin and melon farm as well. That's part of this guy's base. So, I'll try to find it, because that thing's cool. It's Ilmingo's new design as well, which I think is awesome. It's the first time I've actually seen that in survival use. Alright, we gotta find it. Even if I have to go in game mode 3, we're gonna find it. Oh, there it is. I knew it was around here. Alright, this thing is awesome. It's like a flying machine. And the way it works is, it'll transport these hopper minecarts that seem to have disappeared for some reason. It'll basically just harvest all of those things and then transport them back to the chest. So this thing's a hell of a lot more efficient than my farm. However, I feel like it's a lot more effort. I don't know. Yeah, but it seems like all the minecarts are gone. That's weird. But if we come on over this way, that's basically his base, minus the thing in the nether we're about to go look at. He's been away for a couple weeks on a vacation, I believe. So he should be returning soon and making a lot of progress. But he's probably built the biggest farms early on the server. He had the first slime farm, he had the first pumpkin and melon farm, and it's still the biggest. He also built the first gold farm, and this is a big farm, and he built this relatively early too. I mean, granted, it's not like complete. He still has some iron golems and things to do, but it still works great. And this is the same one we have on my survival world. So if we do it, we can see how this thing works. So let's get up here. As you can see, these guys come flooding in. Yeah, he doesn't have the anvils either. So it's sort of the bare bones version of him. If you look at my axe, it's going to heal up so quickly. Look at that thing go. So this thing is excellent. So he's definitely the technical guy on the server. Ooh, 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 don't die. Don't die while on the tour, that'd be bad. Alright, but if we come back over this way, we're going to go off to some more bases. And I believe the next one will be whoever's this is out here. Not sure whose. Maybe this is... Oh, that's the mob farm. That's the mob farm I showed you earlier. But if we fly on down this way... I'm not sure whose this is. I think this is pineapples. This is definitely pineapples. Okay. Alright, so yeah, this is pineapples. So this is pineapples base. He's a hidden away. I don't want to break anything, but he's a hidden away sugarcane farm. We're gonna try to find it. Over here, very far away. He used a ton of hoppers. I got to tell him to put some droppers on top of these. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's okay. Here's an interesting item elevator design, one of the old school ones, which is just cool because it's probably the most stable, just in case they ever broke the mechanic. But they will never break that mechanic. He has a villager in there for Curse of Vanishing. Also has this very, very black room with like a door into this area where he has his storage. And out the front, I think he has something. Oh yeah, he has a giant like water pit. Ooh, don't die in here. But yeah, this is Pineapple's base. Nothing large. He's been focusing more on the community. He was one of the largest proponents of the, he probably did the most work on the custom biome, which is really cool. So yeah, he's a very active member. He's usually always online, AFK or something like that. So yeah, that's Pineapple's small but functional base, I gotta say. And it looks like he's still gonna expand. So yeah. He hasn't been on the server too long, maybe a month and a half. But yeah, if we come back over here into the nether portal, we're going to head off to Mooncoin's base. So that should be fun. Okay. That's cool. He's working on his nether tunnel. I think that's interesting. I like that a lot, actually. There's a bunch of string everywhere. I'm not sure why. Mooncoin, Mr. Pineapple's village. Let's go over here and see. There's some carpet. That's mysterious. Okay. Go off the Mooncoin. So Mooncoin, I'm not really sure how much he has done. I haven't really seen his base in a while. Unfortunately, can't watch everyone's episodes all the time because I just don't have the time. It looks like he's expanded, though, for sure. Yeah, he has. And I feel like this is near... Yeah, I think I know where we are. Oh, yes, that's what I was looking for earlier. Okay, so this is Mooncoin's base. He has some stuff down here. Oh, it's some basic smelters, some nice designs there. Sort of a basement to his house, I think. Not too sure. Go over here. This is pretty cool. Okay. So this is his house initially when I first saw it. Yeah. Please excuse that curse word. It's okay. He's allowed to use them if it's his channel. But yeah, if we take a look, he has this part, which I'm not really sure what any of this is. But yeah, what I really like though is not to blow his base up. Oops. All right, well, I'll fix it later. I don't think he'd mind though. It's only 10 cobblestone. I'll fix it for sure. Oh, there's some. I'll snag. Here, I'll snag. Does he have any? Does he not have any cobblestone? I was gonna give him a stack of iron for some cobblestone, but I guess he doesn't have it. So this is his base. Very interesting design. Also has this bridge, but this is the rest of Simply's base. I think he built, or not Simply's. Losing it. Silver's base. He built the star. He also built this house, which is looking great. I really like his base. He just has a ton of stuff. Actually, I like his and Mooncoin's base combined. Theirs are my favorite base, just because it's like it's like old school builds, like I would build back in the day. So I really like these kind of builds, where they're sort of like they don't look the best, but they just sort of work, I guess. Like this over here with the lava and stuff, like it just sort of works. I don't know why. I just like it. It just reminds me. It's like reminiscent of like factions where they have like the stuff in the sky and like the pillars going up to it, like water and lava spilling down, things like that. It looks like there's some random chests in here. Some netherrack, interesting. But yeah, that's a Mooncoins slash Silver's base. I'm not really sure, or the rest of Silver's base, but I really like this base combined together. It just works, all like the randomness to it. I like it a lot. But going back into the nether, we have a couple more people, and yet one more of my favorite, probably almost the favorite. That is like my third favorite. But if we fly on back this a ways, no one, both those people are gone. They don't play anymore. It's kind of sad, but there's 3 more people over here. Let's go back to spawn real quick, though. I forgot to show you a portion of Bagel's base. I think there's a mushroom island he's using. However, I think I'm going to commandeer it. I don't think he's used it in such a long time. So if we come on over here into, this is the bridge again, but it's this that I really like. And I'm going to turn this up, and you might be able to hear it. Because that mic's 360, so you probably can hear the computer noise, but I'll edit that out. But hopefully this doesn't get registered as background noise. Let's see if you can hear it. I get in. So that's Bagel's little base right there. I love it so much. One of my favorites. Has a secret entrance too. I hope you were able to hear that. I'm not sure though. But it plays this very nice tune. I like it so much. Unfortunately, I'm not really able to record my audio, in-game audio on this for some reason. For Max make it impossible to do that for some reason. But he has a sugarcane farm, some basic storage. Very, very easy to build. Super smelter. No. Ooh, where am I? Oh, we're good. Alright, let's go out the back way. So we're going to hear it again, of course, but you won't be able to hear it. So yeah, that's Bagel's place. I sort of just showed you. I forgot to show you that when I was over here. But he has another base. We're going to see if he's made any progress over there. Whoa, that was... Whoa! That scared me, kind of. Alright, so let's head off into the west direction. I mean, the east direction. So if we fly on this way, we'll go to Mortis's base first. That's the closest, relatively. Not really sure what this is. Someone's building something. This is Mortis's base, though, and he's made a ton of progress. I'd say, on terms of like progress, it's myself, Justifella, and Mortis. And yeah, we're all probably have made a ton of progress. But Mortis has made a lot. So this is his laboratory. I think it looks best from up above, to be honest. If you look down, it just looks such a cool pattern. He's actually online right now, AFKing at the top of his elevator, which I think is really cool. I'd send it down, but he's fishing right on top of it, which I think is kind of a flaw, Mortis. If I'm going to say, I could just click that button and you'd be heading downhill real quick, and your fishing rod would break, but I'm not going to do that. This is his villager. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm over here. Dang it. Alright, but that was Mortis's place. Let's run over there. I don't want to do a cut. It's sort of nice just to talk for extended periods of time. It's good for your vocals and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? I went the wrong way. Ooh, and Mortis is loading that, so we gotta hurry, actually. I'm gonna steal that. I don't think Justifella would mind. Yeah, we gotta hurry. We gotta hurry. Horse can't get through a 1-block gap. Alright, let's go. We have one piece of raw mutton. We gotta run there in a few minutes, or else all my items despawn and this video is toast. We gotta pause to say hey. Alright, we'll be able to make it. It's not that long. That's unfortunate. It's kind of weird. Like, sometimes you die with the elytra, and sometimes it's just sort of like, really? Like, sometimes you know, like, when you hit the ground, like, going straight down, like, and you don't have feather falling, you're for sure dead. But I didn't feel like I was going that fast. Like, maybe I'm just used to having feather falling, because I don't currently, because I don't really have a good trading setup yet. I'm getting there, but I don't have it yet. I mean, but still, it's sort of annoying, I guess. We're heading north. I live in the south direction. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. So, by the way, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I have a couple things just to say. I've really enjoyed doing this series. I think it's really improved my channel. To put in perspective, easygoing survival videos, when I stopped doing them, were getting 15 views. And pretty much every single one of these videos get up to 30 views eventually. And at a minimum, I think they have 20. So, obviously, you guys and my subscribers, because people aren't going to find these necessarily, but my subscribers are enjoying these videos, which is really, really important to me. So I thank you guys for that. That means a lot. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the pork grind server. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that as well. We're going to have to use this white concrete. I'll give it back to him. I just need to build up there quick, though. Where's his villager area? Where is it? Oh, there's a ladder. We'll need this, though. It went everywhere. I think we have probably 2 minutes, hopefully. Hopefully not despawned yet. It's over there. Why did I go over here? No, please don't despawn. Please don't fall. I almost fell. Alright, my stuff's not despawned yet. Let's hurry. There's some stuff down there, but I'm gonna get this stuff on top first. I'll mine these blocks in a second. Alright, this is high stakes. High stakes. High stakes. It looks like his villager's dead that was up here. I don't have everything yet. My fireworks are down here. My shovel's all the way over here. What on earth? More iron down here. Where's my elytra? Where's my elytra? Like, the most important thing. Actually, my elytra's not the most important thing, if I'm being honest. It's the easiest to replace right now. But one of the most important things is not here. Let's build back up. Do I have I have all my tools and everything else except my elytra. That is the only thing I'm missing right now. How do I get... Did it fall into here? Please tell me it fell into here. I might have despawned already. What incarnation? What incarnation? That kind of sucks. Like the one... I got everything back except the elytra. Like, how does that even occur? I know I'm leaving pillars everywhere. I'll mine it down. After this episode, I'll come back and do it. But yeah, this is... Mortis understands. He's been there. And losing stuff. I lose stuff way too much, though. There we go. Safe and sound inside his dark room. Alright, I'll come back. I'll fix this right now, though, because I feel kind of bad for breaking his breeding system or whatever. But I'll fix everything after this episode. But that was kind of fun, 5 minutes of me running frantically around trying to get all my items. Always fun to do that. But this is his base. That was his villager area in progress. Has a nice super smelter system over here. 2 of them, actually. We need to eat food. I'm going to borrow some food from Mortis. I'll exchange it later. Yeah, he literally... This is how much Mortis AFK fishes. So, yeah. If we go over here, he has some more stuff, but this is his laboratory. I think it looks great, quite frankly. Yeah, it looks awesome. For being real, this is one of the best bases on the server. Not a ton of technical work done. I think he's waiting. I think he wants to build a lot more. I think he's having PC issues for a couple of weeks. I think he's back on a lot now, though. So yeah, this is looking great, though. He's making, every time I see it, he's made more progress, essentially. I remember one time he went nuts, though. I came back, like, maybe a day or two after I'd last been here, and he just had all the walls built up, and I was like, dang, that's a lot. But yeah, going out of there, let's head back to the Mushroom Island. And we actually have this convenient ice boat road to get there. Is interesting. No one ever really uses it, to be honest. This is to his portal. Bagels' island. Let's see if there's anything here. It's flattened on the top. There's that. Which works. I don't know. If he's not using it, I think we could make this a good game area. Potentially. But it's up to him. I'll talk to him about it. He doesn't really have anything, to be honest, over here yet. But he has a fish farm, some chests. It looks like he flattened it for a while, which is interesting. But yeah, that's his area. Looks like this is a fish farm. Yep. And he has some other stuff. He's a parrot, I guess. But yeah, we're going to go back up to the portal now. So we'll fly back over here. There we go. So now, last but certainly not least, before we go take a look at the end briefly, we gotta go all the way down this to Missy Malika's portal. Ooh! That was brutal. Oh, it looks like this is the way. I think this is the way to her portal. Yeah, she built all of this for quite literally like 1,000 and something. Like, she lives like 10,000 or more blocks out from spawn, which I think's sort of just nuts. When the server first started, like, the spawn kind of sucked on this server. There wasn't a lot of biomes nearby that were interesting. So I ended up like 10,000 blocks out looking for a savanna biome and like ice spikes. And the only one that was actually remotely close, savanna was close, but I think I found that, but ice spikes is 10,000 blocks away, which will obviously not go all the way over there, because there's nothing there except some spikes. This is so far. There we go. At her base. She's going to have to make a lot of rails, but she'll need it for sure. This is her base. I think it's looking good. She has a house. Looks like. Oh yeah, and her underwater. I haven't seen this in its entirety yet. She cleared all this out by hand. I think this looks great. I think it would have looked cool if blue stained glass, but it's kind of hard to do that early game. But this thing still looks awesome, in my opinion. I really like this a lot. Awesome house. I think this... I still have my hitboxes on. Pretty sure that's the dragon head we gave her when she missed the dragon fight, but she named it or something like that. I forget what happened. I think we gave that to her though. But yeah, this is her house. I think it's great. She has a path that looks like to this. Is there anything else over here? Looks like she's clearing some stuff, so hopefully we see an awesome project over here. One interesting fact about her base is, quote me if I'm wrong, there's an ocean monument somewhere around here. Yes, there is, right over here. So she could make an ocean monument farm pretty easily near her base. And you can't see a single thing. So that's why we're going to leave. And we're going to head all the way back to spawn. I mean, is it really necessary? You guys aren't going to see an ender in today's video, unfortunately. I don't think it's worth it to go all... I mean, it didn't take that long to get out here if we face the facts. Now, let's do it. We can make it. We're flying in a straight line with continuous use of fireworks, even though we're almost out, actually. You can make it pretty far pretty easily. Alright, we're almost there. Just 1,000 more blocks. Not too far, not too far. Yeah, it's gonna kind of suck. I would not want to be here and have to place literally 1,000 rails. How many stacks, Dad? Let's calculate it. What, 20 stacks of rails hand mined because we don't do duping on the server? I guess it's not too much. It's not like a ridiculous amount, but it's still going to take a while. Don't get me wrong. But it's okay. I'm sure she'll manage. And there we go. Why does it dip down? It's going to mess my anxiety. Or whatever. Alright. I run out of fireworks. So I'll make it full circle. Man, I made it far of that one firework. It's like 100 blocks. We'll make it full circle back to my base. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed that tour. I know not everyone has a ton of progress done, but I feel like the server is really coming along, getting to that point where it really looks nice. I hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure you check out if you saw someone who interests you. Feel free if you got confused about who's who. Ask me in the comments, like, who has the ocean base, who has the shooting star, the Mario star, who has the laboratory, and I'll point you in the right direction for their channel. But yeah, all their channels are listed down below. Make sure you join our community Discord, then you can also chat with us and such. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed. Have an easygoing day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.